Today's lesson is phonics lesson 96. And we are having a new way of coding A's and also different A sounds. As you can see right here, I put our coding, which is 2 dots above the A, and it equals the short O sound. Our picture card is wallet, wa-aw, because you wouldn't say, Mom, can I see your wallet? It's wallet. So many times this A makes an O sound when it is following a W or a QU. So that gives you some more options on how to read the words. So we are going to work on our our worksheet today, number 96. And I want you to understand, I'm not as concerned with coding as I would be in the classroom, because I am mainly concerned with you learning how to read the words you are unfamiliar with. And this gives you another way of trying different words and see what makes sense. You still will have to look at your context clues around sentences and try them both ways to see what makes sense. But many, many times after a W or a QU, it will say the short O sound. So we are going to say number 1, our word is W-A-N-D. We look at that word. We have the vowel. We need to code the A. So we can say and, which doesn't make sense. Or we can, because it's followed by a consonant, so it's either going to be wand or wand. The fairy godmother had a wand. Our next word is S-Q-U-A-B-B-L-E. First thing I'm going to look at, that's a longer word, and I'm going to look for a final stable syllable, which I see one, final stable syllable B-L-E. So I'm going to cross out the E, I'm going to put the accent mark right there. Then I see I have a couple vowels, but I do have a combination. So I'm going to put my arc under my combination. Okay, now I only have one vowel that needs to be coded, and that is my A. I know now that A following the QU can often say the short O sound. So I can look at it and say squabble. And I could look at a sentence saying the little boy had a squabble with his friend, which does not make sense. Or I can try the O sound there and say squabble. The little boy had a squabble with his friend, or an argument. Number 3, we have the word that we just showed you, the picture card. And this picture card, we have wallet. Now I have 2 vowels here, so I'm going to need to put some coding underneath. I have a vowel, constant vowel. So I know that I automatically have to divide the word out in between. Now, again, I have a W there, and I have a consonant, so it's either going to have to be wallet, or it's going to have to be wallet, which most of us do know that a wallet is like a little billfold. And the next one, the E, is not saying it's wallet. So we have to put our upside down E there. Number 4, I have the word R-O-D-E-N-T. Once again, I have a couple vowels I need to take care of. So I'm going to have to look and see if it has a pattern. So I have vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. Now I have to decide whether it's going to be over here or over there where I'm going to divide it. If I divide it right here, that's going to make that a short O sound. It's going to be rodent. The rodent was running through the barn. I never heard of the word rodent. So I would have to draw the line here, which if I divide it out here, this is automatically a long vowel sound. Okay, now I have the word rodent. Rodent. Now I am going to have to This is not rodent, it's rodent. How's that sound right there? Number 5. Number 5, oh, I forgot to do this. Number 5, I'm trying to find the word. Sorry about that. Number 5 is the word T-A-P-E. Now I have a vowel, consonant, vowel. So I'm going to cross out my E. I have a silent E. It jumps over and makes A say its name. So that word is tape. Number 6. I'm going to move over a little bit. Number 6, the word is F-I-N-I-S-H. Again, I have a couple vowels I need to look at. So I'm going to put my vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. And again, where am I going to divide it? This is one of these things that you need to look at your context clues and need to figure this out. We have 2 options. I can divide here, would be finish. Did you finish your homework? That does not make sense at all. So I know I'm going to divide it here. Okay? I have a vowel followed by a consonant short, coded with the breathe. And I have another vowel followed by a consonant short, coded with the breathe. And then I have a digraph. Okay? Now, I'm going to have to figure out, is it finish? Mom, did you finish the apple pie? Or Mom, did you finish the apple pie? It's a little bit accented on this front. So that's where I'm going to put my accent mark. And I hope this helped you with your work today. And thank you.